What's up, guys? Oh, that is the wrong thing. I don't know why it's picking that up. Fixed? No? But why, though? Why is it picking up the wrong thing? 1 second. While I fix this. 1 second. Yeah, wait. Alright, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna reset it to that. Alright, there we go. Fix it. Hello, Goten. How are you doing? Those things. How's life treating you? Yep, my kitten. What's up, buddy? Come on down. Yep, come on. Come on. Big dum-dum. There we go. We have a kitty cat. We have a kitty cat. Oh, good morning. I woke up like maybe 15 minutes ago. Oh, and we got a hiccup. All right. Hi. Oh, it's taking a while to get back. All right, there we go. All right, so I feel like we should probably just get right into it. So yesterday, wait, what? Where were we? I don't even remember. Let's find out. Emulators frozen? That's great. But if you're gonna be there, I need to get done. There you go. Good boy. So that's a good all right, all right, this is like bad. Let's escape. Where you at? You. End task. There we go. Yeah, I had to bust out the task manager for that one. I haven't had to do that in a while. All right, let's try this again. We're gonna try and finish the Bulbasaur run today. And we are going to do that as soon as my emulator stops being fucking stupid. There we go. All right, open recent, Bulbasaur solo. There we go. We got that going. All right, load state. Get started in now. All right. So we are here. This is Giovanni's gym, or is this Koga's gym? Where am I? Why am I fighting an Arbok? We're in Giovanni's gym. Okay. Nice crit. Hey, there we go. Okay, so we got Giovanni, and then we have the Elite Four. Well, Rival 6, and then the Elite Four, right? So that's not too... All right, so let's save. The unfortunate thing is that because of... I did, yes. We renamed him Harmonica after we got to Lavender Town. But yes, we did end up doing the renamings. I don't expect this fight to be difficult. He just body slammed the Nidorino. He might just... I was about to say, these guys might actually be locked into Poison Sting. Weirdly enough. Or they could just... Okay, he's just gonna spam fucking X attack. That's fine too. I am perfectly okay with him spamming that. Alright, you have, what, Doug Trio and... Sand Slash, I believe. What do you mean you're still alive? That was actually very good for us, him using that X attack. I think if Doug Trio had actually used Dig, we might... It would have been a lot of damage. I don't know if it would have killed us, but it would have been really rough for us, for sure. Hello, Taco Master. How you doing? I actually... So I watched that video. I mentioned this on the Discord, but that video that you sent, I watched it twice actually last night. Partly because the first time I was kind of distracted and I wasn't actually paying too much attention to what he was saying. Hello, Igor. How's the Bulba stall? We're not stalling. You think I am some kind of commie? Saying that I'm stalling. Yeah, I thought that video was pretty good. For the most part. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna heal because we have very few Mega Drains left. I'm starting to kind of regret using both PowerPoint ups on Body Slam. Gas? What? Because I think something was good? Or because actually defeating enemies with those stats? Yeah. I mean, part of it is because we are quite high level. Rhyhorn can't actually do anything to me, so we're just gonna growth forever here. 3, 4, 5, and 6. No items. Stop it. Don't level up. Alright, there we go. I was a little bit concerned about outspeeding the Doug trio. That's why I went for all 6 Mega Drains, or all 6 growths. Harmonica Bulbasaur too good? Bulbasaur is a good Pokemon. Like I said, the fact that he can learn both Sword Stance and Growth is fucking bonkers. Guys. We don't have to worry about Sand Attack anymore. Now all we have to worry about is dying to Wing Attack. But he could also spam Agility. I think he's got a 50-50 to go for either Agility or Sand Attack. Or not Sand Attack, sorry. Agility or Wing Attack. All right. Well, we're never gonna outspeed this fucking Pidgeot. He got all 3 fucking all 3 agilities out. Oh no, poison powder. How dare he? Perfect. Okay. Wow, we naturally outsped the Blastoise. Interesting. Did not expect that. I fully expected to be outsped by the Blastoise. That's actually really good news for us. That we outsped the Blastoise there. That means that we might be able to outspeed the Blastoise on the champion. And if that's the case, we should 100%, we should easily one-shot. Because by the time we get to the Blastoise, we will have max. Oh, fucking hell, the Alakazam. I think the Alakazam's probably the biggest threat on the champion fight. Yeah. Alakazam's biggest threat because we don't have a good way to set up before the Alakazam. And we probably won't one-shot. It depends. Okay, it depends on whether or not we can put the Pidgeot to sleep. I think we actually don't teach Sword Stance. I think we're gonna end up accidentally with the same moveset as last time. I think we keep Sleep Powder. I think we need to. I think we need to keep Sleep Powder. Yeah, because we're gonna need to put the Pidgeot to sleep. Hopefully we can get enough. Hopefully we can get enough growths in to boost our speed enough so that we outspeed the Alakazam. Because if we outspeed, we should probably also have a high enough strength or attack stat to be able to one-shot. Now that we're here, we're actually going to fly over to Celadon. We're going to do one last vitamin shopping trip, and then we're going to fight the Elite Four. I actually think that most of our vitamins are probably maxed out at this point. but we can always try, right? First off, let's sell some stuff. We're going to keep that just in case we end up wanting it. None of these are useful at all. Save, buy. Protein we're maxed out on. Alright, it's just those two. Let's see. Yep. Alright. So, iron and HP up. That's all we got. Potentially. We haven't really done any grinding, so I expect these to not be maxed out. I think the others are just maxed out. Because I did an extra shopping trip here today. Or not today, but... Oh. So 2 of each. Alright. 2 of each. All right, so Lorelei, I think, is going to be free. I think we outspeed her Dugong, and her Dugong should spam. Oh, it might. It has a chance to either spam Rest or Aurora Beam. Aurora Beam would be really bad. Rest is obviously good. We can probably encourage Rest by hitting her once right off the bat. How am I looking on healing items? We got... Why do I only have 10 rare candy? Which one did I miss? Did I not get the one in Cerulean? Which one did I miss? I don't know, I went the opposite way. Did I not get you? I did. I remember getting both of the... I didn't get the one in Silphco. I didn't get the one in Silphco. That's what it is. I never went up to the 10th floor. Alright. Well, by doing it this way, we do save... It's this one. We do save one fight by doing it this way, because we don't have to fight the trainer with the single Machoke there to get that one. All right, there's our 11 rare candies. Okay, so we definitely save one for the champion. I think we also save one for Lance. So I think we use 9 out of our 11 rare candies here. Oh, hell. The evolution every level really sucks. I wish there was a setting that I could turn on that would turn off evolutions. Because this does actually end up, especially if we die multiple times, having to cancel evolution on every level up actually does end up costing us quite a bit of time. Yeah, let's get going. So yeah, strat for Lorelei is put the Dugong to sleep, growth 6 times, and then Mega Drain everything except for the Jinx. Five, 6, and we win. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. I fucking got a Gen 1 miss. Ridiculous. All right, we should still one-shot with Body Slam here because of all the badge boosting that we just did. And then, yeah, Mega Drain there. Beautiful. Easy peasy, absolutely fucking free. How many do I have of each of them? I have 5 Mega Drains. Oh, I think I body slam the Hitmonlee to death. And I don't even think that I bother putting the Onyx to sleep. I think we just growth a whole bunch. 4, 5, 6. This is less because I think I need it and more because I want to guarantee that I one-shot these guys. Because, oh shit, we one-shot with Body Slam. Interesting. Fuck, Mega Drain's gonna be so bad against Agatha. But we don't have anything else. Oh, man. Alright. So we definitely need to ether the Mega Drain. How many elixirs do I have? 5 elixirs. Jesus. Alright. So we need to put the Gengar to sleep. We need to growth. Fuck. It's faster. Could you please? Thank you. Okay, we are now faster than the Gengar. That's actually really important. How many? So 34, 28, 22 is what I need to get to. All right, there we go. Yeah, see, look at that. That's how much it did after maxing out. That's 4 times the amount of damage that it would normally do. That's why I'm worried. We can kill off. Fucking hell. Really want this? It's not. Oh, I think we're no, we have 4. We have 4 for the final Gengar. Body Slam, don't. Wow, we got really lucky on paralysis this time. What's scary about you? No, no crits. No crits. The crit killed us. We have no way to do damage now. We can't win. We lost. Fuck. Yep. That's just death. We can't win. All right. Well, reset. That's really unfortunate. Do we? Are there any other? Here, let me do one second. Pokemon Red, PP up locations. Okay, right of the sign on Route 13. That's in the little maze with all the bird trainers. Halfway down the right side of Cycling Road. I need to pull that up, actually. Because if one bad thing, if one crit is enough to kill our chances with Agatha, we can't rely on that. That's just not something that I'm going to deal with. Oh wait, actually, I got that fucking map that's really good. I downloaded. Where you at? There you are. Why did you go up on that monitor? Get up there. All right. Oh, it doesn't show you the hidden items. Okay. Pokemon Red Bike Path map. Okay, it's directly down for. Okay, I see where it's at. Oh shit, we don't have a bike. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let me through. Let me through. Let me through. Let me through. There we go. Where are you at, Mr. PowerPoint? Oh, there you are. Okay, so that was almost an accidental extra fight. So that we can use on Megatrain. It gets us up to 12. Yep. Where were the other one? There was another one that was like, oh, Route 13, actually, like literally right on the other side of this place. Oh, we didn't have to fight that guy. Great. So it looks like this is the only fight that we have to do for this one. That's actually not too bad. Go away. You stupid fucking birds. Okay, there we go. That's an extra 4 Mega Drains for us to play with. That should be more than enough for us to get through this. Here, let me actually get rid of ducks again. Okay, now that we've done all that, burn through 9 more rare candies, cancel evolutions 9 more fucking times, because why not? Yeah, I didn't even think about Agatha, and how difficult she was gonna be. So, Lance is actually not really that big of a deal, I don't think. The only actual threat on Lance is the Gyarados. Once we get past the Gyarados, it's absolutely free because we can set up for free against the Dragonair. The only Pokemon that he has that can actually do damage to us are his Gyarados and his Aerodactyl. His Dragonair and Dragonite will be locked into using either... Please? Just hit with the sleep powder, thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake. The Dragonair will be locked into Agility, and the Dragonite will be locked into either Agility or Barrier, which Barrier will be bad for us because it will increase how many times we have to Body Slam him, but it's not the worst thing for us to see. That crit. God damn it. Oh, shit. My controller's battery might be dying. We'll see. We'll see if it dies again. Yep. All right. It's dying. Yay. Let's fix that. Ow! Claws, kitten. Well, this is unfortunate. Apparently, I forgot to charge this thing. But fortunately, it shouldn't actually matter. Okay, yeah, this is fine. This is all fine. Hi, what are you doing? Like, attacking my mouse pad. Stop it. What do you mean? Oh, hell. Maybe it is an issue. Could you stop? Could you stop fucking with literally everything, kitten? Jesus. Oh my god. Alright, I gotta deal with this. Kitten, I need you to get down. You're fucking with literally everything that I'm trying to deal with right now. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, that controller is currently fucking dead. And whatever, apparently that charger is just not charging it. Okay, this one is. Cool, so that's a dead cord. Now I know that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice of him to use rage. Okay. So we're full on that. We need to ether the Mega Drain. Just double checking. Yeah, we're at 14 of 14. All right, now hopefully this time around we can actually get through this. Oh, we turn one, woke up. Hell yeah. All right, we got rid of that. We are now faster than the Gengar. 22. That's right. All right, there's the last one. I don't know why she's just spamming swaps right now. That's kind of weird. For some reason, we two-shot the Haunter this time, which is nice. Our box should... Oh, that's right. It didn't quite get a one-shot last time. All right, Gengar. Gengar. Now, the good thing... No, the fucking crit! God damn it. Okay. We didn't crit that time. So the funny thing is, because we just leveled up, we actually don't really need to... You know what? I'm just gonna double elixir to get my we actually don't need to use a rare candy against Lance here, because we're not gonna level up before we beat him. Or if we do, it'll be against like the Dragonite or the Aerodactyl. So yeah, we're just gonna go in, we're gonna fight him. No level up required. Now the question is, do we survive the Gyarados? Oh, we outspeed the Gyarados. Never mind, we win. 3, 4, 5, bucket 6. I was gonna say, unless he crits with that Hyper Beam, we should be perfectly fine. And there we go. Not quite enough to one-shot, huh? That's a little bit unfortunate. We're gonna Mega Drain the Aerodactyl. I'm actually curious, how much does Mega Drain... Oh, that's right. Well, we are... Fuck, he just used Barrier. I mean, Barrier is just annoying more than anything else because he can't actually do damage to me. So... Alright. Pop both rare candies. I kind of hope that we don't level up on the champion. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of want us to just stay at level 69 because funsies. So if I can get the Pidgeot to sleep before it kills me. Okay, we got it first try. Hell yeah. Back, you're here to stay. Hell yeah, you're back just in time to see you win. 3, 4, 5. Oh, oops. All right. As long as we... So, that was actually kind of a risky move. If we had crit that body slam, we were probably dead. But... Arcanine, don't burn me. Okay. That was like the one thing that I didn't want to see. Yep, alright, and we win. Yeah, because we were either gonna crit... I mean, even the only way that we lost that fight at that point is if we crit the Mega Drain, the Blastoise survived the Mega Drain, the Blastoise would then use Blizzard, and it freezes us. Or it crits. All of those things needed to happen. Damn, we did get to level 70. Hey, we did it. All right. Hell yeah. So let's update this. Quite a bit a little bit slower in game time, interestingly enough. Oh, actually, this kind of makes sense because there was a good chunk of time at the end of the stream yesterday where I was just kind of sitting there in that fight without doing anything, which boosted up the in-game time quite a bit. The old in-game time was 8 hours and 32 minutes. Obviously, this one is almost an hour more. But like I said, that makes sense, considering what we actually ended up doing. But we were 12 minutes faster this time around. Last time it was 2 hours and 57 minutes. This time it's 2 hours and 45 minutes. We did die 2 more times than last time. But yeah, I'd say overall that's a pretty good run. 2 hours, 45 minutes, and 0 seconds. Level was 70 instead of 68. We died 21 times, and it was what, 9:25. 9 hours, 25 minutes. Okay. So a little bit on the slow side of things, but... well, not even really. Like, 2 hours and 45 minutes is still pretty damn good. Especially since the stats, like, when we looked at the stats yesterday, I got a little bit worried. But yeah, Bulbasaur didn't need to do any extra grinding at the end. Was able to just... I mean, honestly, the only reason we died to Agatha that first time is because we ran out of power points. We couldn't do damage to her anymore. As soon as I fixed that problem, it was smooth sailing all the way through. Bulbasaur just kind of counters the Elite Four kind of really nicely. Like, let's be honest. Like, all of the water types on Lorelei's team just gets countered by Mega Drain. Jinx gets countered by Body Slam. I keep wanting to call him Brock for some reason. Bruno doesn't do anything. I mean, he's basically Brock 2.0, kind of. With his 2 fucking Onyx. Bruno can't really do anything to me. Like, the worst case scenario on Bruno is this Hitmonchan, like, we would crit with the the Mega Drain, which would make it so that the Hitmonchan doesn't die in one hit. Maybe. Even then, it might still one-shot. But say the Hitmonchan survives and then hits us with Ice Punch and it freezes us. That's the only way that Bruno is a threat to us. Or we're stupid and we use Body Slam and it doesn't kill, and then he counters and kills us. Those are the only 2 ways that Bruno can actually beat us, realistically. Agatha, as we saw, can be an issue. We actually got a little bit lucky. Her first Gengar is terrifying, and we were able to get through it pretty easily both times. The only reason that it's terrifying is because it's the only Pokemon on our team that's going to outspeed us. Once we get all 6 stacks of growth, we're just going to outspeed and kill everything on our team, because we could just put them all to sleep. But Agatha can always go really badly. just because of how ridiculous her Pokemon can. I mean, just like Sleep and Confusion is just always a really bad combo to have on your enemy. And she's got it on 3. No. She's got Sleep and Confusion on her first Gengar and her Haunter. She's got Confusion on her Golbat and her second Gengar. She's got Paralysis on her Arbok, and she's got Toxic on her final Gengar. Toxic obviously can't do anything to us as a Bulbasaur, but on other Pokemon, it has actually killed us before. Toxic has. And yeah, if she had put us to sleep and then she used Dream Eater, I think that's game over for us. So Agatha could have been rough. Lance was basically free. There's not really anything that he could do against us, especially once I realized that I actually outsped the Gyarados, which was kind of surprising, actually. I was not expecting to outspeed the Gyarados there. So, yeah, once I realized that we outsped the Gyarados on Lance, and that's pretty easy. And, really the only chance the rival had against us was the Pidgeot or the Alakazam. If for whatever reason the Alakazam still outsped me, and yeah, if the Alakazam outsped me and hit me with Psychic, I was dead. Well, no, because if I had boosted my special that high, then, well, a crit Psychic would have killed me for sure. Like, no shot, because it would just special defense boosts. Oh, fucking hell. Come on back. All right, looks like we're back. And then yeah, like I said, the only other way that the champion beats us is Blastoise surviving a Mega Drain and then either freezing us or critting us with Blizzard. So yeah, Elite Four was actually like pretty fucking free. Quite happy with that. Quite happy with that. So I was thinking about possibly... What is this? What's happening here? Oh, okay. Trying to think of what we could do, because I am kind of awake. I don't really want to take a nap right now. But I can't think of anything that I really want to do either. So there was the video that Taco linked in the Discord yesterday. The one that I watched a couple of times last night. I was thinking about potentially like going over it today on stream, but I'm not really confident in my ability to do that in a way that I would feel okay with, like ethically, because obviously I don't want to just play somebody else's video on my stream. That's really fucked up. So I think maybe I'll do that at some point, but I would want to go through the video at least once or twice more and like take notes of specific spots in the video that I want to talk about, like basically topics that I can use to jump off of and go off and talk about on my own. Less so just watching the video in its entirety. Obviously that's just not a great look, right? It's just something that would feel really icky. So not gonna do that. You know what we could do? Actually, this is what we could do. A while back, when I was doing my AT-AT build streams, there was a week where I was saying that I wanted to go over a couple of ideas that I had for Multiverse of Madness. But my brain was just so non-functional that day that I couldn't even focus enough to get my point across whatsoever. So since there's not really any distractions here, yeah, let's just talk about it. Let's just talk. We'll just chat and hang out for a bit. Don't know how long this is gonna go. We'll probably still end early because I don't think I want to talk about this for 2 hours, but we'll just do this. Okay, so the fixes that I have in mind for that movie, and for those of you who are new to the stream, Multiverse of Madness is probably the movie that I hate the most out of any movie that I've ever seen. I actually hate that movie. It was the movie that murdered my capacity to turn your brain off and just enjoy the dumb movie. I can't do that anymore after that movie because it was so bad. Nothing makes sense in that movie. Everything's fucking broken. None of the characters do anything that would make any logical sense. I mean, the meme is the fucking Mr. Fantastic part, right? Where Reed Richards fucking tells Wanda how they're gonna kill her. Absolutely fucking brain dead, but the ideas that I have and the fixes that I have in mind are specifically like mechanics based, like how the world works, which in turn will help with some of the character motivations and what they do. Actually, I have a thing, this one. All right. So like there's a couple of major things. Like the biggest one is incursions. Incursions as a universal mechanic is absolute nonsense. And literally cannot work the way that it's been portrayed. If you haven't seen the movie, incursions are basically if you go to another universe that is not your own, you basically have a timer on you. You have no idea how long that timer has. You have no way to know how long you have, but eventually one of 3 things is going to happen. You also have no way to know which of these 3 things is going to happen. A, you destroy the universe that you've traveled to, because reasons. B, you destroy the universe you came from, because reasons. Or C, you destroy both. Now, the reason that this cannot function the way that it's been explained is because at this point in the MCU, a different universe's, a different timeline's Gamora has been living in the mainline MCU for years. Okay, actually, let me confirm something real quick. I don't actually know that. I don't know exactly how long between Endgame and Multiverse of Madness. Wait. Okay, so Gamora, other universe Gamora has been living in the main MCU universe now for 2 years, apparently. It has been 2 years since Avengers Endgame occurred. Which to me says that that little bit of world building that the genius Michael Waldron decided to put into the MCU is nonsense and can't function. But that's what we're told in this story. Now, a very easy fix to this mechanic is to make it so that physically going to another universe doesn't do this. Because another mechanic that is introduced halfway through the movie, which is explained in a way that doesn't make any fucking sense in the course of the story as it is dreamwalking. Dreamwalking is you basically go and you possess the body of yourself in another universe. This apparently also works on corpses of yourself, which lets you become a zombie version of yourself. That's how you get zombie Doctor Strange at the end of that movie. By the way, I'm going to be spoiling that movie. I don't give a fuck. It's been out for a couple of years, and it's also a trash movie that I don't want anybody to see. So don't go watch that movie if you haven't. It's fucking terrible. So dreamwalking is introduced about halfway through the movie because they wanted to hide the fact that the Scarlet Witch is the bad guy at first. So she sends these fucking tentacle monsters after what's her fucking America Chavez, which is also a hilarious name. But whatever. Imagine naming your kid like Canada Jordan. You don't just fucking name somebody after whatever. It's fine. That's just a really dumb name. It doesn't have anything to do with the story. So it's explained that she doesn't dreamwalk right off the bat. Because it's shown that she's far more powerful. And she can be a lot more subtle about kidnapping this girl and then murdering her and taking her power if she just goes and does it herself. You know, if she wanted to. She's not subtle at all when she goes and does it in the movie, but that's because she's a fucking idiot in the movie. She just looks like a normal person. She can be like, hey, I can help you, blah, 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 blah. And then she kidnaps her, and then nobody ever even knows that she's missing because she's been universe hopping her entire life. By the way, another 2 examples as to why physically going to other universes doesn't work when it comes to incursions is A, America Chavez doesn't even know what her home universe is anymore because hasn't been there since she was a kid. And she's like 16, 17, 18. Amerigo Vespucci? I do know, well, like, but that's reverse causality. Like, America was named after him. She was then named after America. That or a football club from Mexico. Maybe. I don't, well, I do question it, but the actual reasons don't really matter. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so dreamwalking. Why is dreamwalking bad? Well, you know, it's removing the autonomy of another sentient being or sapient being. I recently learned that there is a difference between the two. You're mind controlling and just taking over another person's body, which, you know, is very evil. But that's basically the only thing about it in the movie is, oh, you don't want to take over somebody else's body. That's bad. You don't want to do that. That's really bad. And apparently it's even worse if you take over a dead body, which no longer has any autonomy to take over. So much so that there are demons that are specifically designed to prevent you from dream walking into a dead... Whatever, it's fine. It's stupid. It's not fine. It's fucking... so dumb. Anyway, what if the reason that you really, really don't ever want to dream walk into another version of yourself is because that is how you create an incursion? Not physically going to another universe, but dream walking into the form of yourself in another universe. And it's because, like, you know, there's also, fuck having it destroy an entire universe. That's insane. That's insane. That is insanity. Instead, it should be like a localized area of destruction around the person. And you could even link it to, like, the strength of that person's mind can increase the radius of the destruction, or like their innate magical power can increase the whatever. You could do something like that, where like a stronger willed person or a stronger a more powerful magic user can cause a bigger explosion than, you know, Joe Schmo who works at fucking Home Depot. It's basically what it is in the movie. She's jealous that the other version of her has kids. Oh, another stream hiccup. Cool, great, appreciate it. Come on back. Come on back, stream. Alright. But yeah, that's basically what happens in the movie. She gets super jealous of other versions of her who have kids because she doesn't. And so this is laid out right in actually the movie, or not the movie, the video that actually got me interested in Mahler, who is the host of EFAP, is his Multiverse of Madness video. It's like almost 6 hours long. Highly recommended. It's a really fun watch, even though it's like, I know 6 hours might put some people off. Fucking watch it, even if you don't watch it all at once. It's a really funny video. It's really fun, and he goes over all of the issues in that movie in detail. And he lays it out pretty easily, pretty concisely. That's the word, concisely. Wanda, our Wanda, is willing to murder countless innocent people with her spaghetti monsters, to then kidnap and murder an innocent girl, to then murder an innocent version of herself, to then take that innocent version of herself's place and raise that other woman's children. Yeah, I'll put a link in the Discord. Unbridled rape. Yeah, no problem. So yeah, she is an absolute fucking monster in this movie, and they want people to pretend like she is. I'm gonna just post it in the general chat. I need to add a text chat. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that now. Text, channel name, video sharing. All right, create channel, video sharing. There we go. Bam. Okay, linked in the new channel on the Discord for video sharing. Yeah, I just realized I don't have one of those. But yeah, so she's willing to send these monstrous tentacle monster, like the monstrous tentacle monsters, yep, into densely populated areas to cause God only knows how much property damage, how many deaths she's caused by sending these things into these areas, because these guys like don't give a fuck. They're throwing cars everywhere, they're ripping buildings apart. Like these guys, like baby Shumagorath at the beginning, like he's tearing the fuck out of New York City. He doesn't give a damn how many people he kills or how much damage he causes. My brain flatlined. So yeah, so she's killing all these innocent people to then kidnap America Chavez, rip the power from her, which we're told in the movie is gonna kill her, which is hilarious because how do you know that? How do you know that having your power taken kills you? It's another point that he makes in his video. Like, have you died from having your power taken from you before? Have you seen somebody else die from having your unique in the entire multiverse power? Fucking hell with these interruptions with the fucking stream. What is happening? Why is this constantly happening today? All right, just another quick hiccup. It's fine. Fucking Spectrum, man. Okay, so a slight tangent because it pisses me off and I'm angry about it. Spectrum double charged me for my bill this month. Now, I had a couple of months back, I was not doing well financially. I'm doing better now than I was then, but I'm still not doing great. And apparently, without even me realizing it, my auto pay for my Spectrum bill didn't go through because I didn't have enough money to cover it. They didn't fucking tell me that. It didn't go through until the next month, when they're like, hey, you got to pay your overdue bill, otherwise you're gonna get your internet canceled, which kind of a problem considering I do streams. And, you know, just I don't want to have my internet cut out. So I pay the overdue portion, but I wasn't able to pay the full bill entirely. So that month's portion got pushed back to this month. So my Spectrum bill this month was over $200. It was like 202 and change. And I'm like, whatever, I'll just let the auto pay take care of it. It's fine. I already had auto pay set up. I have enough money to cover both the overdue portion and the current portion. It's fine. And the week leading up to the auto pay date, which is literally just the last day of the month, start getting phone calls and emails. Hey, your internet service is about to be interrupted because you haven't paid your overdue bill. Like, I have auto pay set up. Shut up. Like, let me know after if the auto pay doesn't go through again for some reason, and then we'll fix it. Day of comes up, and noon, the day that my auto pay should go through, I get a phone call. Now, this is noon, and I live vampire hours, so I'm already cranky because I just got woken up roughly 3 hours after I go to bed. I get emails that day saying, imminent disconnection of service if you don't pay your bill. I'm like, it's like, at this point, this is when I wake up in the evening. So it's like 5 o'clock now. And the auto pay still hadn't gone through. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just do it manually. So I go on pay it. All good. I'm like, all right, cool. It's done. It's dealt with. Fuck it. It's over. I don't have to deal with this anymore. Well, yesterday, I'm going through, you know, checking my bank statement as I do every once in a while. 2 charges from Spectrum, $202 and change. So, apparently, at 5 p.m., day of, for my auto pay, they had not yet charged it. But they fucking took it out after I put in the manual payment. So I put in a thing today, you know, because like I couldn't do it last night because it was fucking like 2 a.m. right? So today I'm like, look, I'm doing better financially, but I can't just not have $200 that's mine for however fucking long, you know, for 2 months basically. Like it would have paid my next 2 months of Spectrum coverage, because it just means that my, you know, my account balance had a credit on it, which would then go to pay the next 2 months, give or take. But it's like, I need that money. I can't just not have that extra $200. That's like a big fucking deal. And so I message them and they're like, oh, it'll take 7 to 10 days to get that refund. It's like, motherfucker, it didn't take you 7 to 10 days to take it out of my bank account. And then I get another thing a couple hours later. It's like, your ticket has been resolved. I check my bank statement. No, it hasn't. I still don't have that money. What do you mean it's been resolved? Resolved should mean I have my money back. So I'm gonna have a conversation with Spectrum tomorrow morning. And the reason that I went off on that tangent is because holy fuck, tonight I've had like, it's only like a second or two, but I've had like 5 or 6 quick stream interruptions so far tonight, which is the most that I've noticed on any stream in recent history. And it's just like insult to injury. Like, not only did you take an extra $200 out of my bank account for no reason, and you're now basically holding it hostage for 2 weeks, a week and a half, but you're also fucking cutting out on me 5-6 times in an hour and a half. I'm a little salty. I'm a little salty about that, if you couldn't tell. But anyway, tangent completed. Back to the main topic: Multiverse of Madness and how shitty it is. So going back to the base of this, and like even talking about how shitty of a character Wanda is in this movie, was kind of a tangent. Because the main point is, the reason that dreamwalking isn't introduced at first, and the reason that it's held off until the second, you know, half of the movie basically, is because they wanted to have this the fucking tentacle monster attacks. They wanted to kind of hide that Scarlet Witch was the bad guy at first. Which, holy fuck, the reasoning behind those two things, like, that guy should be banned from writing anything ever, from the reasoning that he gives for that. Like, no, I don't care that she wasn't set up to be a horrible evil monster person the last time we saw her. She's a really cool villain, and I wanted her as the villain in my movie, despite the character. Whatever. So yeah, basically, okay. But anyway, if we go all the way back, dreamwalking and incursions. There's 4 main things that I think could help mitigate the damage of those two mechanics. First, as I mentioned, the scope. Don't fucking have it destroy a universe. That's insanity. Like, have it destroy a city. You know, say like if Iron Man got dream walked into by a sorcerer Iron Man, you know, he could crater a city. If a like a Hulk or a Thor, a planet can blow, right? And then like, you know, like you could, or like a country, and then like, you know, more powerful people, more powerful consequences. You know, like kind of link it to the strength of the person's mind and like the internal struggle of the original person fighting off the invading consciousness. And then depending on how that goes, you could have them like the backlash could destroy an area around them, kind of thing. Yeah, scope, fuck having it destroy a universe, that's retarded. And then the other one, like I have it on here as preventing unintended consequences. That's basically just having it so that it's only the dream walking that causes incursions, not physically going to another universe. Because like I said, that causes retroactive issues with prior movies. How is the main universe around, right? Has had Gamora from another universe in it for 2 years now. It now has America Chavez in it, and she's just sticking around in this universe. So that's now 2 people from other universes in the main MCU, but no incursions. If you have it linked directly with dreamwalking, that's way cleaner. The third thing is foreknowledge of this effect. The reasoning given in the movie for the Scarlet Witch to not already be using dreamwalking is because she's being reasonable and merciful. And if you have it so that the Darkhold explicitly states that dreamwalking can cause these incursions, then that actually leads credence or lends credence to that statement. And it also bolsters the motivations of the Illuminati when they kill Superior Strange, right? Because as it is in the movie, the guy had no idea that dreamwalking could cause incursions. He's dreamwalking to find a way to save his universe. He's trying to beat Thanos. He's trying to find a safe way to beat Thanos. He's dreamwalking to do it. And he accidentally causes an incursion, which he is then killed for by his friends because he could just do it again. Now, if you take that from being a complete accident that he immediately regrets, renounces the Darkhold. Remember, in the movie, after he causes the incursion, he never uses the Darkhold again. He immediately abandons the Darkhold, dreamwalking, all of that, and then fucking goes to the magical book of goodness and bullshit. And they beat Thanos that way. Which apparently, by the way, the solution that the magical book of goodness and bullshit has is stab him in the fucking chest. That's how they beat Thanos. Crazy how that could possibly work. But if you change that from being a complete accident to being a calculated risk that he knowingly took, it's like, I will risk the damage to these other universes to save my own. if you do that, it bolsters their motivation. It's like, this guy knowingly killed, and like even then it's like, you know, he didn't destroy a universe. It's like, this man is weighing his entire universe against destroying like a city or, you know, a state or a country, depending on how big his incursion blast would be, if he were to ever cause one. Now, that's also an interesting question. Is that worth the risk? Is saving your entire universe, well, half, right? Is saving literally half of the population of your universe worth the risk of potentially destroying New York City in another universe? That's an interesting question. It could have been explored in the movie, but they don't, because he just didn't know. He was just an idiot. Like that's probably like the biggest issue that I have with that well, it's like the biggest mechanical issue, right? Incursions as a mechanic just don't, it's literally impossible. It cannot function. I think with these tweaks it makes it a lot better. And I have a couple of other things that are just like lesser like things, like, well, one of them's not really fucking the memory store. The memory store in that fucking movie. Holy shit. So if you haven't seen this movie, Doctor Strange and America Chavez, they're in a different universe at this point, which, by the way, there's now two people from a different universe in this universe. And at a later point, there's also Scarlet Witch, who has dreamwalked into her of this universe. So there's now a dreamwalked person and two physical people in this universe, and no incursion happens. Interesting. But anyway, while they're in this other universe, they walk past the memory store, which is the most blatant, we need exposition spot thing that I think I've ever seen in my life. And Doctor Strange accidentally steps on a pad that shows, they say it's a significant memory, which, I mean, fair enough. It's a dinner that he has with Christine, who he loves, even though the MCU forgot that she existed for like 15 movies. Anyway, he's having a dinner with Christine. Apparently they're still in med school or whatever. And that's when she got him the watch that he's obsessed with, which I don't even it's been a long time since I've seen the first movie. I don't remember if the watch is like a big deal in the first movie. Can't remember. It's a big deal in this movie. But yeah, they see that memory. He's like, we ain't got time for this shit, which is very true. As for all they know, well, actually, they don't know about incursions at this point, but they do know that the Scarlet Witch is constantly sending monsters, like horrible fucking tentacle monsters that kill random innocent people and destroy large swaths of the city while they hunt down their target, which is America Chavez. So they're in a very densely populated and easily destroyable New York City, and they're just kind of slowly walking around. It's fine, don't worry about it. But like, fucking hell, man. Like, they just didn't try with naturally explaining the major aspects of each of their characters to one another. They just didn't try. They're just like, nope, lore dump, we're done. And basically the next time they interact, she's all in on trusting Doctor Strange, even though even at that point she's still very skeptical of him. Up until the point they get to the memory store, she's still very skeptical of him. Says that despite the fact that the other version of him that she knew actually tried to kill her, he's still worse than the other one somehow. Even though all he's done is try and help her and save her life. But yeah, she doesn't trust him because reasons. Well, because of the other Doctor Strange trying to kill her. But they go past the memory store. She sees that he had dinner once, and then now she trusts him. Interesting. I don't fucking know. Guys, this movie fucking sucks. Multiverse of Madness is really bad. Oh, by the way, the Darkhold causes random different changes in the person that uses it, apparently. So, which is fine. Like, I don't actually mind the Darkhold having some kind of physical manifestation of the corruption aspect of the Darkhold. By the way, if you don't know, I've been saying Darkhold a whole lot in this, and I haven't explained. It's a spooky evil book that corrupts the person that's reading it. There you go. It gives them vast magical power, but it corrupts them and kind of bends them to its will, I guess. That's also not made clear in the movie and is contradicted a couple of times. But one thing that it does is it makes changes to the person. Now, if you're looking closely and you're paying attention, like the ends of the finger, like there's like blackness that's growing up Scarlet Witch's fingers. And you see the same on Superior Strange in the flashback scene that shows him. He has that same blackening of the fingers. However, Sinister Strange has the third eye thing, as does our Doctor Strange. Our Doctor Strange ends up with the third eye at the end of the movie because he ended up using the Darkhold. Now, is there like a coin flip that happens that determines whether or not they get the blacky fingers or they get the third eye? Like, the way that I look at it, it should either do the same thing every time or do something different every time. You know, Wanda could have the darkened fingers, Sinister Strange could have a third eye, fucking somebody else starts growing horns out of their head, another person grows a tail, somebody grows a cannon out of their shoulder. I don't fucking know. Like, if you're gonna go for different effects, it should be many different, like each person has a different effect. Like, even you could even tie it into their personality. Each person has an effect that kind of tells you something about them. Or it just does the same thing for everybody. Everybody gets the darkened fingers. Everybody gets the third eye. Whatever. Like that's like not a big deal. It's not a big deal, but you know, it's something that they could have done to make the movie a little bit more coherent and consistent and cool. Like, especially if they went with the each person is affected differently, and it like emphasizes an aspect of their personality in a physical way. But no, we're just gonna have two different effects, and half of the people that use the Darkhold get one, half of them get the other. It's just a coin flip. Even that was fucking rambly. Like those are the notes that I have so far on the movie. I just can't be asked to fucking watch it again to make more. I don't want to see that movie again. But yeah, movie's really bad. But the video that I linked in the Discord going over the movie is very good. And I highly recommend it. Muller is a very funny man. And he does good work. But yeah, I'm kind of running out of steam. I'm also running out of things to talk about. So I think we're going to call it here for the day. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to be doing Squirtle. Saturday we're going to be going over Lindsay and Jathal, I think, for companion auto builds. And then yeah, next week Tuesday we're going to be back at Weedle. Wednesday is going to be Charmander, and then Friday will be Spearow. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all have a good evening. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.